Hello and welcome to part 2, day 2. I guess technically this is round, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is round 5. 1, 2, I did 2 yesterday. Yeah, round 5. Day 2, round 5. If that's how you want to look at it. Alright, let's grab a link here. Hey, El Capitan in the chat. First, happy Friday to you, sir. What is happening? Of the grind. Spidey in the chat as well. What's up, dude? Spidey not grinding for Silk. Yeah, I like to pull Silk out of a feature crystal. Alright. Tweet that. Alright, let's go back to here. Pop a link in the Discord. We'll be good to go. Sim is live, everyone. Do that. And then I'll pop a link in the line chat here. How's it going? Good. Got Purple Spidey yesterday, finally. Purple Spidey. You mean Mystic Spidey? Congrats. Still so hype about it. Very nice. Alright, so I don't think we have anything else. I have like Rift stuff to do, but I did a bunch earlier today. And I think I'm rifted out for the moment. So I think we'll just jump in right to the grind here. Got her rank 4 to test in Battlegrounds. She's banned 1,000% of the time. I'm telling you, man. She is. I think she's right now. She's in that weird like gray area where people don't understand her, so they ban her just out of like fear of the unknown, right? Like defensively, I think she has very little value, because a crit turns off her evade. So if you use like any decent skill champ, you're gonna have no problem with her. You don't explicitly need an evade counter. That said, defensively in the next BG's meta, I think she's gonna be pretty good because it's crit me with your best shot. Actually, no. Never mind. Forget that. She's still gonna have not a lot of value defensively, but offensively she is very good, very fast. What's up, Neil? I just turned on the bot. I was doing it like as I saw your message, so that should be up now. Gerald in the chat too. What's up, man? Just want to torment Mystics with her. Got her Sig 160. Nice. Sim, are you Morbin? How could I not be Morbin? That didn't show up on the main page yet, did it? No. Oh, yeah, here it did. Yeah, I am Morbin. I am Morbin. I'm a little bummed about it being Morbius. Here it is. So they told us I don't know, a week ago, maybe a week ago, that it was going to be him, and I had theorized with Miss Katie Candy that it was going to be Dracula. And if you guys have followed Katie for any length of time, Dracula is the champion that she wants most in the game, I think. And when I saw like the little bat thing, I was like, okay, this is it's finally happening. I was like, are we getting Dracula? And yeah, turns out it's just Morbius. So, heyo Sim, what up, Casey? Welcome. Jackie J in the chat. Do you spend any units on these grinds? I have not yet. Only units I've spent. This is only my second featured grind ever. The only units I've spent are to turn on ouchies and then turn them off at the end. So I haven't felt like I needed to use units to refresh at all. so I haven't done so. But we have 4 rounds done. 70. We're sitting at 71 million, which is I think pretty good. So let's get moving here. We'll do the all lady tech team. So we'll like to start with. Shamat, welcome. Let's do this and this. Good luck with the grind. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you for tuning in. How did everybody's Friday go? Mine was relatively uneventful. I wanted to boost too to make these fights go a little faster too. We'll do that after we finish this round here. Nice. This is the second time I've fought a Killmonger with Viv in this arena. And that's the second time that he has been too fast for my parry. Not that it really matters. There we go. Did you push for BGs this season? I pushed beyond what I normally do. And it has resulted in my highest score, both in the solo events and in like the BG's points, like the ranking points, whatever you want to call them. However, I'm still in Arcane 1. I got as high as Quantum 2, and then I tried coasting, and like the amount of people pushing this season is outrageous because of and it makes sense. There's a lot more rewards right now, so it's less likely that you can coast, and the cutoffs for the different tiers are way higher than normal. So, cutoffs are crazy, yes. Absolutely right. I think I'm at 257. And that's only Arcane 1. And, like, any other season, that would have been much higher. But there's just so many people. Even, like, you know, and it's bringing out a lot of people who are good players in good alliances who normally just don't care about Battlegrounds because there's plenty of other stuff to keep them busy, but the fact that there's no war going on, I think is a big factor. So once the Battlegrounds rewards return to normal, I think the scores will normalize again. Like the top 3 right now, like Bureau's got like over 800 points. They banned Kurt again. And then I think Andy is in 2nd place right now. But he's like significantly lower, like 760 maybe? I don't remember exactly what he's at, but yeah, the cutoffs are just ridiculous. Oh, I thought I had that dex. Neil says Sniper Elite has quite a bit of grinding. You have to master every weapon in the game. Thankfully, there are ways to cheese it, but it's a lot. Interesting. If you master it, does it, like, save? Like, if you, like, load up a checkpoint, does it save your progress then? Or is it like I was doing with Plague Tale, where you just, you know, get the trophy and then you revert back to your previous save. All right, let's do that. And then, oops. No, stop. Why? Don't click away. And then these things like grow on trees, so we'll use one of those too. And again, that's just for expediency. B McG, a member for 21 months. Damn, dude. We almost have a toddler. Hey, Silk is really good, FYI. That's what I've heard, dude. And I've seen. Looking forward to when you pull Kindred 5 times out of 4 crystals in a couple weeks. I'm sure that's happening. You have like crazier luck than Rob right now, B. I hope that's the level you are, like above Rob right now. Oops. Dude, the shallow dexes are getting really irritating. You need 50 ghost kills with each pistol. What's a ghost kill? That's like where you kill them and then aren't spotted afterward? Bro, come at me. What's up, CB? How about Jinx, or was it someone else? Oh no, Rob Von Schu has historically had the most outrageous luck of any individual I have ever seen. Just like featured after featured, he opens literally one crystal, and gets the champ. And he pulled, his favorite champ is Elsa. He pulled 7-star Elsa like twice out of 3 7-star crystals. It's just ridiculous. But then, you got B coming in, pulling the brand new featured 7 stars out of 10 or fewer crystals. I think that luck transcends the shoe shine. Those kills are okay, unwitnessed. I was gonna say, because some of those weapons are loud, right? And they're not all silenced. Actually, none of them are silenced. You have to time it with a noise, right? Why does my dash attack sometimes not dash forward? Does anybody know that? That is a frequent complaint that I have with Titania. When I try and start a new combo, but she does a standstill medium instead of dashing forward. Very irritating. It's got to be like her position on the field relative to the defender when the attack starts. And like if they dex out of the way like immediately, then she just whiffs. But like you're trying to get the attacks in as quickly as possible because you don't want to run out of your passives. Get out of here, Tigra. What's up, Cyber? Welcome. Oh, you can get silencers? Happens when the AI dexes during your medium. Yeah, that makes sense. Took up Mr. Sinister only to rank 2 today because I think I'm close to being out of Mutant ISO again. But yeah, I think he's going to be a decent defender for next season. Oh, that's great. Hey, what's up, Xander? Sometimes miss grinding for champs. When's the last time you did a grind? Have you ever done a 6-star grind, Xander? What do I want to do here? I don't want to do that. That works. Won't Ma be like an auto win? No, I mean guaranteed crits you miss on guaranteed crits. So any other crit is fine. I mean, you'll lose with like a Hitmonkey or a Corvus or a Ghost against Ma. The key to beating Ma is figuring out the spacing on his special one and his heavy attack. More so his special one for me. I don't like punishing his heavy. But if you can figure out how to heavy counter his special 1, he becomes way easier. Nice. Undermother's in the chat saying, "Hey Sim, guess what?" Am I going to regret asking? He grinded for Starkey. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, and Auto, yeah. Yep. I'll do that. Right now, right, but you're going to get guaranteed crits with anyone when you intercept him. Oh, that's true. You just can't intercept. That's true. Nice. I've been trying to get better with Weapon X offensively. Minash put out a couple of really solid videos. He has a rank 5 Weapon X. And like I always felt that he was really good as an attacker. Underrated as an attacker even. But I could never like really get down like a comfortable way to play him. But like doubling up the rage charges below 10 and then like immediately dashing in with a special unblockable special is really good. Chicken butt. Haha, runs away. Good evening to you too, Under. Pick up the 4-star. Yeah, she's super fun. I don't know if you tested her at all on the CCP, Xander, but she's way more, her rotation, like the first time I tried her out, if you use like the mega rotation, I don't know, I in my head I've been calling it like the YOLO rotation, because if it doesn't kill, you are taking a special 3 and you're probably going to die. But it does like 400-500k damage. And it's very, very consistent. Even without like a bunch of crits. So it you know, it's probably safe to do in Battlegrounds, but I think like as B has been demonstrating, like you don't even have to do like the 3 Fury rotation and she is just fine. Spider-Gren can't evade while blocking, right? I don't think so. Had a convo with my brother. He said he shoots sugar into his veins like a drug. Call it sugar cane, not crack cocaine. Haven't tested anyone working 5 days a week, 10 hours sucks. Psh. Psh. Excuses. Maxing her physical vuln. Yeah, like, maxing her physical vulns, I 100% agree, is, like, ridiculously overkill. Like, I love how it was, like Mike was in the chat, like, I don't even think it's, you know, even if it's possible, it's not practical. And then, like, Finn comes back, like, 10 minutes later, is like, well, got 50. Yeah, I think the point there is that the Mega Fury rotation is probably like too slow, or not, maybe not too slow, too inefficient, I guess is the right way to put that. I'd assume just 2 Fury and a Special 2 would be enough for BGs. Yeah, if I would be allowed to find out. That's your fault for getting the 7-star, Spidey. If you would have just picked up the 6-star like us normal peasants, you wouldn't have that problem, see? You're suffering from success is what it is. Oh, God, I love Atuma. What a cool champ. I love when he's idling and he spins his like sword around in his hand. Oh, God, it's so cool. Not 50 Furies, 50 physical vulnerabilities, which is her... The cap on the physical vulns is 50, but it's mostly impractical to get that. What do I want to do here? I'm going to do... I guess this. Yeah, I think the Furies cap out at 3. I don't think it is possible to get more than 3, but I think they're hard capped, if I recall correctly. Actually, are they hard capped? Because on like Power Reserve, she could probably continue to stack them. On like a super good node combination, she can probably stack more than 3. But I thought they were hard capped. But you probably know off the top of your head. Thought they were capped. Yeah, Aunt May is not updated. Otherwise, I would check. I'm not going to exit out of the fights to do it. What? That was a parry. He was sitting there holding block, bro. I will say, playing more arena or like doing a grind like this has really brought to light like how many issues are with the AI right now. Like the stuff that they can do consistently, the human-like qualities that they exhibit, special intercepts. I got reparried earlier today, and not by a Penny Parker. Six-star rank 4-8. No way I'd have a 7-star at Sig 1. Oh, that's right. Why did I think you had the 7-star? Who pulled the 7-star in the You sent that screenshot, right? Why did I think you had the 7-star? Sim is soaring towards victory. Wow. Under needs stopped. Under needs stopped. Under's mother needs to come pick up Under Mother. Take him home. Nice. Forgot X-Bones against Mystics and Bee Gees was a bad idea. Yeah, you learn those kinds of lessons pretty quickly. Like I was saying yesterday, how I accidentally took Spidey Supreme against a Gallon and learned immediately how bad of an idea that was. I was dead, I think, within 10 seconds. It's like, oh, that actually makes a lot of sense. Yeah, should not do that again. In my head, I'm like, oh, he takes advantage of lots of buffs on the defender. And then I get in the fight, I'm like, oh, wait, I'm giving Gallon buffs. That's a bad idea. Really, really dumb. I'm making an AI for the government to fight in wars. Yes, if all we have left are Marvel heroes, I guess we can fight a war with them. Using the Kabam AI. It's going to be Skynet, but the K is the Kabam K. Don't steal that idea. I'm using that someday. I'm like the misbehaving kindergartner. Is it really that bad? Just inconvenience and irritating. Constantly having to correct you in class. Stop eating the glue, Undermother. Doom just said not like this. What else we got going on here? Never glue, just crayons. Eat the Play-Doh too. Play-Doh, everybody's tried Play-Doh, and if you haven't tried Play-Doh when you were a kid, you're lying. But if you played with Play-Doh and you tried eating it once, it's like, the only thing I remember about it is that it's like ridiculously salty. Yeah, I did end up getting a triple track. The value is like, you know, the Morbius is fine. We have no idea if he's going to be good or garbage, but the value in like items that you get, I think is really good. So I ended up getting it. See, Cyber admits to it. Cyber's tried Play-Doh. Don't lie. Don't lie. Xander's also done it. Toaster strudel. Lead paint chips were tasty. Oh, man. Neil's out here munching on asbestos like it's cotton candy. What do I do here? That is fine. It's like seawater. It is. Or it was. I mean, it's been a while since I've had, you know, a nice slice of Play-Doh. By the way, what's up, Judah? No effect on me, clearly. Oh, dude, it's the best part is the spelling error that you made. It had no effect on me, clearly. Yes, you remain unaffected by the effects of the lead paint chips. Don't tell my mom I bought it. All right, your secret's safe with me, dude. I also say, like, I'm picking up, like, bad habits playing Arena so much. Like, when I intercept in Arena, I always go medium intercepts, which are risky, and you should never do that when you're playing for real. Because the AI will, you know, you're committing to a dash, and the AI just has to stick their hand out and combo you. But there's very little risks to doing it in Arena because the fights are over so fast, doesn't even matter. How much cash for the 7-star Morbius? 25. If you buy it now. I think there's like an early bird offer where if you buy all 3 months in advance, it's $5 cheaper. And they're giving out Awakening gems like candy. Like they basically just gave everyone a second free generic gem for the month in the mailbox today. So I think I have like 6 of them now. So I'll probably put one into Soak. I had a science gem, and speaking of it, I used it on Jessica Jones here. So maybe I'll luck out and get a third one just randomly throughout the rest of the month too. Who knows? Oh, you're talking about the track. I don't know about the Play-Doh. Xander. Bro. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Morbius is coming. Yes, Morbius has been confirmed for October. If you're, I think it's Paragon. I don't know if it's Thronebreaker up. But I know if you're Paragon, if you buy the 3 months of the track event or whatever, you get the 7-star for free in October. So brand new champion for, I say free in air quotes because it's definitely not free, but $25 is a lot cheaper than spending money on early access bundles or Paragon crystals. So triple platinum track, yeah, that's what it's called. Thank you, Lee. Can't wait to Morb. Oh, dude, I am not ready for the Morbius jokes to make a what will likely be permanent comeback in MCOC vernacular. Not ready for it. Thronebreaker Plus. Look, B's got all the answers, guys. Yeah. You need to make sure they add a It's Morbin Time synergy. Listen, every synergy idea that I've ever suggested, they've never done. Mostly because I only think of them after the fact. Like the beauty pageant one that I thought of when Kindred came out. I suggested that one, and the designer was like, "Oh God, I wish I had thought of that." But you sending me B is sending me lewd direct messages on Discord that I cannot repeat live. Jesus, B. It was a Morbius joke, but it was rated R, and I cannot repeat it. I don't know. I feel like does somebody have like the It's Morbin Time thing copyrighted? Somebody's got to have been smart on that, right? Right? Somebody's probably done it. I'm pretty sure... Oh, I didn't want to use Ghost on Magneto. They added some of the HUD callouts to Juggernaut after the fact, because when Buff Juggernaut came out, he didn't have like some of the HUD text, and I was like, you know, obviously you can't add, you know, I'm the Juggernaut, you know what he says, right? But I think I suggested Don't You Know Who I Am, and I'm pretty sure that got added after the fact. Oh my God, Magneto! Bro. Am I gonna die? I'm gonna die here? Alright, we're just gonna... There we go. What's up, Entrasis? What's your score? We started at 71 million at the start of the stream. And this will be my fifth round of champs, and I think I've run my 5 stars twice, and I think it's I think my 5 stars, I only do my rank 5s, and it's like 2 million extra whenever I run them. What would Morbin Time look like as a special attack? That's a good question. I still haven't seen the movie, so... Oh yeah, the Null and Void, yes. Very obvious missed opportunity for that one. I totally agree. Does he pull out a phone to post a Morbin meme? I think they'll play it pretty straight up. I don't think they'll lean into the jokes for him at all. What if I told you that I bought 28 days of the premium track in addition? No, no, you didn't. Why would you do that? Are you talking about the boosters? How do you even do that? Shouldn't they go away once you buy the platinum track? There we go. Was that 2 hits? So you spent. You can get like, how does that work? You got extra stuff because there's only so many days. Are you talking about? Oh, I see what you mean. So you bought like they have like extra days included at the end, right? So you got all of them. You can get 22,000 or 2,250 7-star shards if you buy the boosters and log in daily. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't think I'll be doing that. B has had every single answer, like, on cue. Is B a secret Kabam employee? In this column. The boosters are there to... Yes, they are there to catch up if you miss days. However, they have built in, like, grace periods into these calendar events for a while now. So that if you miss a day, you don't miss out on everything. By the way, what's up, Sans? Good morning to you. I think it's still morning for you. Just more 7-star shards, 150 a day. I don't think I'm going to be buying the boosters. I don't think 150 7-star shards a day is worth an extra. What is it like? How much are the boosters? Oh, $45 extra. Yeah, I'm out on that one. No, thank you. That's like just over a third of a crystal for, essentially. Oh, $20. Okay. Oh, you're saying on top of the 25 for the track. Okay. Love how they can just react. As soon as I finish my combo, I can't even physically move before they're already countering. I was momentarily weak to it. No judgment here, CB. No judgment here. I'll just chalk it up to your impatience. I think more than one person in my alliance probably did that too. Just to get started on the rewards earlier. Momentary weakness, 3 months of rewards. I don't think you get all 3 months early. It's what did he say? It was like 28 days. So you're basically a month ahead. Plus the extra shards. Most of the stuff, like for me, is going to be unclaimed. It's like typically anything with an energy refill or revive in it, I will leave unclaimed until I need them. Or until they're about to like expire out of the overflow. Because anything unclaimed does not have an expiration date. There's a date on how long you have until it needs to be claimed, and then that's when I'll claim it. It's a way of extending the expiration date and time for items is just by never claiming them. Incinerate immunity. Suck on that, Bishop. To get a 6-star from the Mythic Crystal, but not the Mythic Nexus. Mythic Shards are such like a weird resource. Like they still seem wildly overvalued in like Kabam's eyes. Like they're not appealing to me at all. So oh, dude, Dragon Man for Hulkling is so good. %20 chance at a 6-star. Yeah, But my point is that they like meter out the shards. It's just really weird. Like you're like, what is it, day 1 or day 2? It's like 2,500 shards. And you're like, why do I care? They just existed at a time, like a time between people caring about 6 stars and 7 stars. It takes 4 war seasons to form one, yeah, and then it ends up being a 5-star, and you're like, why did I even bother? So the same thing when they first started giving us those shards, they gave them too slow. Yeah. Yep, I agree. And you can't, like... I think what adds to it is, like, they have this, like, pseudo-rarity to them, too. And again, that kind of goes back to what I said about there being this, like, inflated value on them that I just don't think anybody really sees except Kabam. Because like you can't, you can buy the legendary stuff from the Black ISO market every week, but you can't get the mythic shards anywhere outside of like war, and like the war rewards are so good that the mythic shards are really just an afterthought. Is he Cold Snap immune? He is not. He can legitimately farm guaranteed. Yes, yes, exactly. Exactly. I've got 800,000 6-star shards right now. Why am I gonna get excited over a quarter of a mythic crystal? And if it's just like a throw-in, like, I don't know. I feel like they could do better than that. Thought I could sneak in a heavy there before he threw the special. Oh well. Nice. Did he just... That heavy didn't land. Did he move out of range because he charged his heavy at the same time? What a weird interaction. Did you guys watch the new trailer for the Marvels? Looks pretty good. I have no idea who the villain is, though. Is it like the daughter of Ronan or something? It's kind of, because she has his like hammer. But like, Captain Marvel didn't even kill Ronan, so why is she all mad about it? Hey, what's up, Rye? Hope the grind is going good. It is, dude. What I would love to see this BG season with War is loyalty. Loyalty as a resource, I think, is just very strange. Like, there needs to be a way outside of War to farm it. Not farm necessarily, but earn it. I don't know. Like, maybe... I think it was originally designed to be given out, like the longer you stayed with your alliance, the more you were loyal to them, the more loyalty you would earn, but that never materialized. I think I remember being told that. Yeah, the loyalty situation, like, I'm pretty good on loyalty. Ever since we got the refund from the Alliance donations, I have been overstocked on loyalty with no problem. I just crossed back over to 4 million. Like I don't know. Every time I think I should just pick up like Unstoppable Colossus just to have him, I'm like, it's like what, like 1.8, 1.3, something like that. I'm like, I don't want to waste all that. What makes you happy? A lot of things. That's a very interesting question. Miles, cooperate, dude. What the heck? This is Xander's doing. I just know it. Ronan was Kree, was he? He was, but like in the trailer, the villain lady says something like, I don't know, you took everything from me or something. And then like she appears to have some sort of, it looks like Ronan's hammer. And then she has like what also appears to be like Power Stone energy somehow. But I don't know. I don't know. Hey, what's up, MSD? I love, oh man, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Iman Vellani? Is that right? I do like her a lot, too. She's really, I like the giddy energy that she brings. Yeah. George is in the chat. Yo! What's up, guys? What's up, George? Welcome back. Buy 6-star Unstoppable Colossus. But why? But why? Darben is male in the comics. Oh, is that okay? Okay, I'm getting a good comics lesson here. I hope the keyboard warriors don't cry. MCU. I've never heard that. It's funny. MCU. So, what's Darben's like? What's the character? Give me like the too long, didn't read any comics explanation on him/her. I guess it would be officially her in the MCU. So, I don't really care that they made her female. It's a movie with 3 female leads. It absolutely makes sense to have the villain be a female too. I'm definitely okay with that. Don't care one bit. I also love I think my favorite part of the trailer was when the 3 of them each said a part of the higher, further, faster line. I'm a big sucker for the higher, further, faster thing. I don't even know why. Maybe she had a relationship with one of the Kree that Marvel killed. I mean, she wasn't fighting the Kree though. In the first movie, she was fighting the Skrulls. Until, like, you know, she killed, what's his face? At the end. Oh, that's that long shot synergy, right? With the only one unstoppable. Darben is a revolutionary accuser for the Kree Empire fighting to restore her homeland after a long civil war. Okay, so she is the same rank or... same rank/responsibility as Ronan was. She's an accuser. Wasn't biggest Ms. Marvel fan of the comics. A young actor who played her won me over. Yeah, I like the show was really good. Really, really good. Apparently there's a big uproar in the comic community because they killed her off, which is, you know, nothing new for comic book characters. And then they resurrected her, which is apparently also nothing new. But now they took the resurrection as an opportunity to change her origin, and now she's going to be a mutant. Which seems pretty silly, to be honest. Like, you don't have to match, you know, okay, they didn't make her a mutant, or they didn't make her an Inhuman in the MCU, which is, you know, it's whatever. It's not ideal, but it's fine. But like, why does the comic need to match the movies now? I don't understand. And her X-Men outfit, not as cool as her, like the colorful one. I mean, it's black and yellow, so I can't be too mad about it, right? But Cam was saying, really, dude? Cam was saying that the color choices for her X-Men outfit is not something that you would see somebody of that origin wear typically. So you took everything from me. She said something to that end, right? Not against Kamala, but Disney making her mutant and then making a comic to yeah. It you know, again, like the Inhumans in the MCU is kind of a weird thing, right? Because the Medusa and Black Bolt stuff they've kind of like ignored, other than Black Bolt, and like, you know, Quake is an Inhuman, and they've also kind of forgotten about her since Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. ended. I don't know. Again, like I'm fine with her being a mutant in the MCU. I've just come to terms with it, but like you're saying, CB, making a comment or a comic to match and validate that, I don't really think that's necessary at all. Yeah, like her being a mutant in the MCU, I'm like over it. It's really where I stand. They all attacked her, right? Yeah, I didn't know if she was like related to who was Jude Law's character? Was that Marvel? I don't remember. I haven't seen the Captain Marvel movie in so long. Time for bed. Have a 12-hour shift. Oh, dude, that sucks. Get some sleep, CB. Thank you for stopping by, dude. Oh man, I thought I could interrupt that. How many of you watched, speaking of trailers, how many of you watched the Spider-Man 2 trailer for the new Venom one for the game? I was at a point where I think I talked about this the other day, where like I didn't need to see anything else as far as the game was concerned. Like, you've sold me on it. I'd rather stay mostly spoiler free. But like the picture of Venom was like plastered everywhere online ahead of Comic-Con, and there was like no avoiding it. I'm like, okay, well, I guess everybody knows what Venom looks like now, so I might as well watch the trailer. And I watched it with my kids, and my oldest was like mega pumped when Venom showed up. Dude, why did they back off when I'm trying to charge my heavy? That's so annoying. Get to hang with a good coworker? That's always good. Good coworkers, in my experience, make really bad projects like bearable. I was on a project once for close to 4 years. It's where I met one of my best friends, Spencer. We were assigned to the project. We had never worked together before. The project itself was a bit of a nightmare, but like he and I, we had some good memories working together on that project. His character's called Yonrog. Who's Marvel then? Oh, Marvel was what the hell is her name? The lady. I can't remember the actress's name now. She was in The Siege too, which is a weird movie to remember anybody from. How does everyone feel about the TMNT? Oh, dude, it looks awesome. I'm all over that. All over it. Annette Benning, thank you, Neil. Do here. That storm that we had last night was over pretty quickly, thankfully. Bro, come on. How did that hit not land? There we go. I don't know where we'll be at. I think we'll be at... let's see. We start at 71. I think we'll be at close to 90 at the end of this run here. Check something here. Caught up in the secret. Yeah. Wife has a headache tonight, so that's why I am not caught up on Secret Invasion. Ah! I need to stop looking up from the screen. There we go. What are the odds we can get Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur in the game, animated like Mole Man or Penny? That would be okay with me. Who was the one lady in the Summoner's Choice who also rides a dinosaur? I forget her name. Some like sorceress lady. But she has like a raptor or something that she rides, right? Just pulled 7-star Elsa. Big congrats, dude. Lee, check out my Linesmate Campo just took his Elsa to rank 2. It was his first rank 2. And he put together a really nice showcase that I definitely don't mind pimping out. So go check that out. Morgana, thank you, yes. Is it Moon Girl heavily suggested in the synergies? I think that's what Jay said. Jay's track record is pretty good with that kind of stuff, so... Morgan Le Fay. That's what it was. Why did I... Why, I like how you said Morgana. I was like, that sounds right. Morgan Le Fay is great. Or are they both right? Going to wait till the end of Secret Invasion. Okay, till season 1. Okay. It's been okay. I have a feeling that I don't know. It depends on kind of if they can stick the landing or not. Is really where I'm at right now. They've done a few cool things. They've largely stayed away from like the haha Marvel humor. Um, but I kind of expected it to be a bit more. Not that it's not like a serious show, because it's similar in tone to like Falcon and Winter Soldier, I would say. But I really wanted them to kind of lean more heavily into like the spy thriller stuff. I don't know. I still have probably too high of expectations for MCU writing anymore. Do I keep using my rank 4 or switch to the 7? Who else did an Elsa? Rob Von Schu did I think he did a comparison between his... Did he compared... He's got a rank 5 Max Sig against a rank 2 Unduped. I think that's what his comparison was on. Which is a similar comparison to what you're talking about, so... I can't remember off the top of my head what his conclusion was. But like if I recall, her Sig is very specific to like XL Science Champs, so in the majority of matchups, I feel like the 7-star is probably the way to go. Because you've got the stat focus and you've got the increased challenger rating too. Unless like a champ like really benefits highly from the dupe, I think you want to go with the higher star. I guess I could have just evaded that. After reading the comics, Secret Invasion is a huge letdown. I mean, going in, yeah. I mean, Secret Invasion was an enormous event in the comics, right? I don't think there was any way they were going to do that on the type of scale that the comic event was. Hey, what's up, Dot? Did you start your next round yet, Dot? I know you said earlier you didn't do the afternoon one today. I think the dupe also does some of her boss node stuff. Yeah, I don't remember the last time I've ever seen anybody use Elsa against a boss node anywhere. I think that was probably designed for when Thing was like the meta war boss. Storm specials are so satisfying. On pace for 130 to 140 today has been rough. Yeah, I think, kind of adding on to what you just said, Dot, I think that, that Feige instructed the showrunner, like, explicitly to not read the comic, because they didn't want it... They didn't want it, like, connected. They wanted, like, an original story. Just with, like, scrolls. Oh, man. I mean, it's the same with, like, Civil War, right? You know, Civil War in the comics was a landmark event that, you know, affected almost every character in comics, and you know, by comparison, the Civil War movie was, I mean, much smaller scale and not even close to even being in the same realm of. Well, I guess it was kind of close in like the registration, but you didn't have like Tony Stark with a undead Thor body and Spider-Man unmasking and all that stuff. Been using Elsa as a sneaky evade counter. I do use her in a pinch for evade. As non-ideal evade counters go, she's fine. I hate that you have to trigger their evade once before you can get the counter up. But at least you can do it in, like, just 2 hits. Marvel needed to have released Fantastic Four X-Men movie by now to keep interest in the MCU. I mean, I still think there's interest in the MCU. I mean, the movies still make butt tons of money. I think that they really oversaturated themselves with Disney Plus, though. And I think Feige came out the other day and said the same. They're just like... They focus too much on, like, pumping as much crap out as they possibly can, rather than focusing on, like, good quality story writing. Felt like they nailed Civil War as a movie, but it wasn't ongoing the way it was. Yeah. I do like Civil War movie a lot, still. Never play Spider-Pig with sound. You don't tell me what to do, sir. Call it something different. I do see your point. You excite then disappoint the geeks. I mean, I see your point. I'm not sure I'm on board with it, though. There's a good argument that when it comes to, like, the most hardcore Marvel fans, there is literally nothing that the MCU could do that would satisfy them. And everything is a disappointment. Because they got, a couple stitches on a comic-accurate uniform wrong, and, And I also think that the deeper you go into stuff, the higher the barrier to entry is for new fans. Like, that's why I really never could get into comics in the first place. Because, like, it's, okay, I want to read, a Thor comic. Okay, well, you need to read these 50 series to understand, where the character is at this very moment. And it's just way too much. There's just, it's too much. I can't be bothered to do that. And I feel like if you get too complicated with the MCU, then, people are going to go in and be like, well... They've already kind of done that with, like, stuff in the Disney Plus shows are now affecting the movies. So, like, I had to explain to my kids who didn't watch Ms. Marvel. They didn't watch WandaVision. I had to explain, like, who Ms. Marvel was in terms of the MCU. I had to explain who Monica Rambeau was. I was like, remember the little girl from Captain Marvel 1? That's her, but she got her powers from Scarlet Witch in a TV show. And I just get, like, the glazed look, like, okay. They can still make good movies, but I think what's missing is a sense of where... Yeah, I totally agree. And it's not helping that the stuff with Jonathan Majors is still very much, like, in flux. And it feels like Disney's just kind of, like, waiting it out, like... You think Torch and Archangel will work in the Crit Me meta? I mean, their crits will work, but their dot will not. Let's do that. You have an entirely different Gamora between 2 and 3. Yes. But you know why that's the case if you've watched the movies, though. They didn't cover any of that in the TV show. Oh, that's true. Yeah, the Christmas special with Mantis being like the half sister or whatever. Is that relevant? Like without I mean, actually don't tell me. I don't really want to know if it's relevant to 3 or not. Isn't a main character handing the torch to the next generation on screen? Hulk and Thor need to have screen time with the new generation before they take over. Speaking of Thor, the one thing I'm still missing that I really hope that they have considered doing is that if this new Loki is going to stick around in the main MCU, there needs to be some sort of like reunion with Thor. Like I'm not holding my breath for like a Chris Hemsworth cameo in the Loki season 2. But man, after everything they went to, like just the scene where they see each other for the first time, I think could be like really, really good. And they managed to create a Loki who is now aware of everything that like the OG Loki did, and he's definitely like they kind of have his character in a similar place, but like not having taken the same character journey that the original one did. I don't know. I'm really, really hoping that they can work that out. Like, if they're going to do another Thor movie, and I'm not convinced that they will, I hope that they get, like, the Russo brothers to do it. And make it, like, because Thor was... Infinity War and Endgame Thor were the best Thors we had. And they were both Russo brothers Thors. Like, Thor Ragnarok was good and irreverent and funny, but, like, they've kind of turned Thor into, like, this, like, bumbling idiot. I really don't care for that too much. Hey, what's up, Mike? What's funner, an arena champ grind or carrying whiny Hugo through a whole game? Good question. This is less... The Hugo is probably less repetitive. Loki has been therapized, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it, dude. Like, Loki... I don't think there was anybody in the MCU who had, to me, a more satisfying character arc than him. Like, starting out as, like... You know, in the MCU terms, like really like a second-rate villain, and then his popularity was so high that they made him the first main villain, and then his journey from like, you know, mischievous god to like legit like redemption at the end there, just really, really cool. But I think that like. I don't think Thor's character has any closure about Loki's death. Like, you know, they doesn't have the body because all that stuff, the ship blew up or whatever. and he's just like kind of like wandering aimlessly around the universe with the Guardians, trying to like, he lost his dad, he lost his best friend, he lost his brother, he lost Jane now. I really feel like a Loki Thor reunion needs to happen. Even if it's just like they see each other and they like embrace, and then they're like, oh, we have a lot to talk about. Like, that would be enough for me. Like, how is this possible? Or like, Thor would immediately think that it was another trick, which would be very on brand. Oh, stupid Heimdall. Drop Heaven in the chat. Yo, Sim, would you rank 2 Chavez or Mangog? I would rank 2 Chavez first, and in fact, I did. I'd have a rank 2 Chavez. I don't particularly care for Mangog on attack at all. Chavez is a beast. She's really, really good. And we use her in my alliance quite frequently in war attacks, so. He's the only interesting thing about the second Thor movie. See, I will watch. I'm interested in anything that Natalie Portman is in. So, like, as subpar, whatever you want to say about Love and Thunder is fine. But like, having Natalie Portman come back and be Jane Foster Thor was awesome and worth the price of admission for me. A chorus! What's up, dude? Long time catching up on your stream. Hope everything has been good, dude. It's been good, man. Thanks for stopping by, man. But also, Moon Knight was fantastic, yes. I actually started a rewatch of Moon Knight, and I haven't finished it yet. I also still need to finish The Witcher. That was some low-hanging fruit there, Double P. Thor 5. Thor finds himself after confronting and defeating Noob Master. Did you know that they actually, like, the canon, Noob Master 69 is the guy from the Apple Store in the Winter Soldier movie? I think somebody figured that out. I always thought an interesting Thor movie would be, it would take place like, 1,000 years in the future, right? Because Asgardians live for a long time. So it would be like an older, maybe like a King Thor, but like everybody that he knows and fought with is dead. All the Avengers are dead because they're all, old. I guess maybe. And just like, what would he do? Well, like, would he be like bummed and depressed, or would he just wage war to keep himself from getting bored? Just curious what he would do after everybody he knew was long gone. Would love Thor to include Deadpool, Wolverine, and Loki. I think there's going to be some really funny stuff in the Deadpool movie. If it ever sees the light of day now with the strike. There are so many rumors going around, and it's hard to know. It's hard to read a rumor about Deadpool 3 and immediately point it, or, peg it as false. Because, like, it's a Deadpool movie, and you feel like really anything is on the table. Like, the latest one I heard is that Famke Janssen is going to be in it reprising Jean Grey / the Phoenix, and she's going to have a fight scene with with Scarlet Witch, but like they haven't resurrected Scarlet Witch yet, so I don't really know how that's going to happen. I do think a major part of the movie is going to be he is either accidentally or intentionally going to destroy the Fox Marvel Universe, which will be hysterical. Xander got a 6-star. Misty. Dude, Misty is going to be so good for next Battleground season. Permanent, unblockable, and guaranteed crits. It's a recipe for success. Oh, speaking of Moon Knight, Moon Knight's in the chat. Aloha, sir. Did not like what they did with Wanda. I think so couple thoughts on her in Doctor Strange. The best part of that movie for me was finally kind of getting to see Wanda like straight up be like uber powerful Scarlet Witch. Like the stuff that she did was awesome. That being said, the persistent issue I have with what they've done to her character is that she just keeps taking like L's after L. L's after L. She keeps taking L after L. And she just gets like she gets no relief, no redemption, no nothing. She just keeps losing. And you compare it to a character like Thor, who has also lost a ton, but now has, you know, a daughter to take care of and, you know, be happy with. But Scarlet Witch gets none of that. I don't know. Need more ISO, wish there was a better source of ISO. I'll just wink and nod to that, Xander. She keeps losing. I mean, she was since WandaVision. I mean, I don't think she was a villain in WandaVision. I think that she was consumed by grief. I don't think that makes her a villain. She definitely went a bit too far in Doctor Strange. I won't deny that. But like, in a world of, you know, in a limitless multiverse, the easy solution there was, okay, let us help you find a universe in which Wanda Maximoff died and her kids currently have no mother. And we'll plop you in there. You won't be causing any problems. You'll have the kids. Everybody goes home happy. But, you know, then there's no movie. Give me tech ISO for Viv. This is a demand. You've got some time, dude. She's also going to be very, very bad for the next BG's meta. Her crit rate is really bad. I have seen Across the Spider-Verse, yeah. Huge opportunity when she didn't create the mutants. Yeah, maybe. Not one for animated movies, but those, yeah, they've been fantastic. Really, really good. No, they weren't mutations. They were powers. Their powers in the MCU were given to them via the Mind Stone. Because remember, they were experimenting on Loki's scepter, and that's how they gave them their powers. The only mutant that we are in the MCU universe, the only confirmed mutant I think is Kamala right now. You can assume that Professor X exists because he exists in Earth 838. But I think they're going to say that the Celestial, which is a little bit larger than the elephant in the room, the dead Celestial sticking out of the planet, I think they're going to say it's made of adamantium. Oh, that was super dumb. I shouldn't have done that. Wasn't confirmed as mutants to my knowledge. Yeah, I'm certain that they were confirmed not to be mutants. Need to like get up and stretch. I'm sitting like hunched over this desk for what feels like all day. What we got left here? We're getting close there to the end. Yeah, it looks like we'll be relatively close to 90 million at the end of the night, which is nice. I want Shang-Chi. I'm assuming we have not seen the last of him. I really just want more Awkwafina. I think the 10 rings are going to be... and are going to end up being related to Kang somehow. Namor is the first mutant. In MCU terms, I think Kamala is... I mean, Namor is older, but the first one that we've seen is... You're right. Kamala is not the only mutant. Namor is a mutant too. But Kamala is the first mutant to be introduced. Actually, Kamala is the first mutant. Moon Knight, you mean Namor? Chi-Town 420 got a question between Wiccan, Spot, Kitty Pryde, who would best benefit from an awakening. So we're talking like Sig 1, probably Kitty Pryde, if you're going to commit to using her. Because she gets the immediate 100% damage immunity while phased at Sig 1. I couldn't even... Oh, here. I actually... Don't know what Wiccan's ability does even. Unblockable attacks, incinerates, blah blah blah. Yeah. Yeah, I would say Kitty first, Spot second, and then Wiccan a distant third. From Sig 1. Actually. By the way, welcome to the stream. I'm assuming you're from Chicago. Hopefully not a Blackhawks fan. Although if you are, I won't hold it against you. Oh. Itchy nose. So Spot it is, thanks. Okay. You're welcome. Spot really wants Sigs. But if we're just talking Sig 1, I mean, he'll still get a damage increase. Oh, dude, I forgot the World Cup was even on right now. 2-0? Is anybody going to stop the women's team at all? I probably couldn't even name half of them right now. Yes, I can't give Sigs, yeah. I would, yeah. Kid your Spot, both are fine. That's Sig 1. I mean, you want to put Sigs into Spot eventually. Kitty too, but you'll get more of an immediate benefit from Kitty. Wonder if they'll change Kamala's tags and class in the game? Probably not. Canada's women's team is pretty good. Listen, Mike, you have hockey. All right, just let us have this, okay? You've got the Olympics, okay? We get it. Canada's got good hockey teams. Just let us have this one. World Cup, what is it filled with? If you're Phil Kessel, hot dogs. Not a given that the U.S. wins third in a row. I haven't done any reading on it whatsoever. The last thing I saw about the women's team, I think Megan Rapinoe retired, right? I wish Green Goblin was good. Oh, after the season. Kessel is such a Toronto troll. I do love it too. I love that he goes to Toronto with the cup. We still call it soccer, pity us. Football You American, we named it first. I'll call it whatever I damn well please, Skullman. Could be 3-0, but Alex Morgan. Oh, that's a name I recognize. Had a penalty saved and missed the rebound wide. Is Hillary Knight still playing for the U.S. women's hockey team, Neil? I think Amanda Kessel retired, didn't she? But I think Hillary Knight's still playing. American named it. Nice. She still plays. Nice. Getting to the bottom tier of the roster here. Bro, with the special intercept? Come on. Quake, man. Oh. We could stop calling tennis stickball. Then we perfected what stickball was. I did just get Quake and baked. The special intercept, man, it's just typical AI anymore, dude. She's holding block in the corner, and you think it's safe to dash, but it's not. We're not known from taking direction from overseas. We literally fought a war to call it soccer, okay? It's a fragile debuff. Wimbledon final was one of the best matches. Who was even in it? Was it Djokovic and somebody else? I'm not too into tennis. Must be an Italian. Fragile. I know who Djokovic is, but I don't know who the other guy is. I did watch what was it? And it was just because it was on TV, and we were waiting for the kids to get ready to go somewhere. It was Djokovic versus somebody else. And the other guy was trying to become like the youngest guy to, I don't know, youngest guy to win a major or something. I don't know. And he was ahead for a while, but couldn't name him either. Time is it? It's 10 o'clock. Okay. Probably settle down to watch some of The Witcher maybe after I'm done here. So we should be at 100 million tomorrow morning after that run. Over 100. And if I can get 3 rounds in tomorrow, let's see. Well, we're going to finish tonight around 9. Let's assume 90. And we add another like 17-ish on tomorrow morning. That'll be 107. And then a second run tomorrow will be 124. And then 141 tomorrow night. And then if I can sneak around in on Sunday, we'll be up above 150, which is pretty much the limit here that I can do without refreshing. I don't think I'm going to go for Kindred in round 1. I feel like his scores are going to be too high, and I don't really want to drop a ton of units. Like, I don't want to go into a grind knowing I'm going to have to spend units to get him. With job and family, how do you have time for grinds? I don't even understand that. It's just time management. This was a rare weekend where we had nothing going on, which is really the only reason why I'm able to do it. Like, normally we're traveling or seeing family, or we've got activities for the kids going on or whatever. But this weekend, everybody's at home. We have literally nothing to do. So it just kind of worked out that way. I mean, this is only the second time I've attempted this. And the first time was over the July 4th weekend, which I had that Friday. I took that Friday off, and we were traveling to my parents' house and just kind of hung out and, basically did nothing there, so... Yeah, but normally I just, normally I don't have time to do it. Need to try and sneak into Gladiator Circuit in P3 right now. You should be close to getting like a bunch of like the low rank players. I forget when I started seeing them this season. There weren't as many, I think, as last season for me. Like last season, I think I got into, I don't know, was it once? I think when I got into Platinum, like almost every match was like either a forfeit or somebody who was vastly overmatched. And like I basically skated into Diamond. And I had a bunch of matches like that this season, but I think fewer than last season. And that's probably due to, again, more people playing the mode in general this season because there are better rewards. I feel like soccer could be more fun. All the players can use their hands except the goalie. No diving. Like you got hit by a bus. There's plenty of that in basketball too, though. Like the players diving in basketball. People flopping around like they got hit by a bus. Like you said. Had so many forfeit wins in Platinum Diamond was a breeze. That is apparently the intended experience. It must be incredibly disheartening for a player in that position to feel like you're just spending Elder's Marks and making no progress. Like you win a couple, then you'll match up against like these monster accounts and get smacked. Some of them have snuck through though. I played an account. I don't know. The last time I did a couple rounds in Gladiator Circuit, like I don't know, 2 or 3 days ago maybe. I played an account that seemed a little underpowered compared to mine, but it's it's Gladiator Circuit, so the matchmaking is different. Like he had a bunch of like unduped 6 stars in his deck. They did, rather. Ghost Dogs in the chat. What up, man? How goes the house hunting? Grass is in the chat, too. What's up, dude? Grinding for a 5-star at the moment myself. Good luck, man. I have no doubt you'll get the 5-star. Lose a couple teeth, get a few stitches, on to the next shift. I want to see a soccer game with double-digit scores. Jeez, I would just take a soccer game that doesn't end in like a 1-1 tie. Yeah, I do know that diving is also common in the NHL, but I feel like it's maybe not as maybe they hide it better. Maybe it's not as egregious. Like in basketball, like if somebody like grazes your cheek, like your head whips back and you act like you just got punched in the face with a brick. Hunting done. Congrats, bud. Inspection was yesterday. Oh, nice, man. Congratulations. Is this your first house? Love the 6-star, but got no time and energy for it. Yeah, I definitely understand that. I think I'm kind of indifferent to soccer. Like, I'll watch if the World Cup is on. Like, I'll watch it, but like I don't go out of my way to watch any soccer. And I think like it's like a slower, less exciting version of hockey to me. Low scoring. You know, the field is enormous, so there's plenty of room to work with. You know, I don't know. It just doesn't click for me for whatever reason. You have to root for the Wolves because of your affinity for black and gold. True, true, true. Are they any good? They have a long and storied history of winning in championships, but are currently not as good. What is the... Alright, so here you go, Neil. What is the Premier League equivalent to the Steelers? Technically, yes. Last time I fixed wife's credit, got the house in her name, got boned when we divorced. Oh, okay. Got it. Not really. How much is a house over there? It varies wildly depending on... I mean, across the country, like, cost of living varies pretty significantly. Like, if you live on the West Coast, you're going to be spending a lot and getting very little. But if you live in like the Midwest, like where Ghost Dog and I live, your money's gonna go a lot farther. But it's a seller's market right now, so the prices of housing are pretty high at the moment because there are very few houses on sale, so sellers know that they can ask for more. Liverpool is the equivalent. Didn't they just win their first championship? My house costs less than my car? What are you driving? Like a Lamborghini? First in 30 years. Okay. Okay. How many do they have overall? Not sure why I redacted that. I didn't even catch it before you redacted it. Oh my god, dude. I'm so... I think Heimdall should be outlawed from Arena. In UK, it's around 500 to 700 pounds for a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. That's a lot. I don't know what the exchange rate is these days, but that seems like a lot. So the house that we're in right now, it's myself, my wife, and our 3 kids, and we have a 1, 2, 3. It's a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath with a basement. I don't remember what we paid for it though. I think it's worth more now than what we paid for it. Sim, I got that generic gem. Who do I use it on? Give me some options, man. Did you awaken Viv yet? Cause you know she looking for them cigs, man. House in Ottawa, you can get a shack for no less than 500k. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's probably similar up north with you guys there. Like the housing market right now is just a mess, and GD is experiencing it firsthand. We have a couple good friends of ours who have been. They also have 3 kids, and they're in their first house still, and they've been looking for a house for probably 2 years. They were looking seriously for a while and then just gave up because there was a house on our street that went on sale, and like the day we saw the for sale sign, my wife texts the lady who's our friend's name is Maria, and her husband is I'm friends with. And she's like, this house went up for sale, so, call, if you're looking for it, call your realtor. I think it's probably good for you. So, and apparently the for sale sign was just a formality because they had already struck some sort of like under the table agreement to sell the house. So like it went like on sale and then was like immediately sold. Ridiculous. Oops. ...2023 car, but my house is from the 40s. Cost me... Oh, okay. I understand now. Same house as Manchester's for like 100, 150. Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I'm saying. Like here, like again, you if you've got like 300k to work with on a house, if you're gonna try and look for something in San Francisco for 300k, you're gonna be like getting an apartment. But like if you're in, I don't know, like Midwest states like PA or Ohio or Indiana, you're gonna get a decent house for 300,000. House we were buying is almost 3-bed, 2-bath for 200k 5 years ago. This was cost me about yep, that's exactly it, dude. Almost 100% increase in cost. Yep. I don't remember what we paid for our house. I don't know. This is our second house, though. Another Quake. Let's see if she special intercepts me again this time. Sigs are scattered. You should have some trophy tokens though for the BG store, don't you, Xander? Pick up them 56, man. I forgot I have Domino. Don't you do it. Don't you come into my stream, ask me who to use a gem on, and then say Domino, Xander. 175 tokens. Okay, well I guess you're not buying 6 stones then. For 300k in San Francisco, you're probably in a cardboard box. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Neil doesn't live in San Francisco, so I don't think he necessarily knows. But in terms of like, so a lot of businesses are moving out of San Francisco, which is the biggest problem, because again, it's just too expensive to live there and to operate there. So you've got like all these like business centers and stuff that are vacant right now, and it's impacting the economy negatively over there. You don't approve of my rank 5 Sig 200 Domino, bro? You know that I don't. If we ever matched in BGs, you know I would ban that girl so hard. That and your, what else? You have a rank 5 Sasquatch too. I would probably ban him too. I'd leave you your Iceman because I've got mine at rank 4. You can have your Iceman. I don't know about the drugs, or I mean, the homelessness has always been a persistent problem in San Francisco. I don't know if that in particular is any worse than it's been. Keep getting the same side quests over and over. This is why I hate rifts. Casey, if you claimed your mail today, there should be some path selectors in your mail. Got me an Awakening Gem, bunch of Celestial Alloys, bunch of Sig Stones. Oh, Xander, that's where you can get Sig Stones from. If you go use your Rift selectors and you take Path C, which is at the bottom, there are six generic Sigs, and you get two selectors per path, so you can get some from there. I don't know how many you have, but how many selectors you have, but you can probably get, like, 18, 24 Sigs. Actually, it wouldn't be 18. It would be like 12 or 24. I claimed them. I haven't used them yet. Yeah, dude. I would use them because I used them right away because I don't want to be in a situation at the end of the month where I have more selectors, more path selectors than I have entry tokens for the side quests. So I used them right away. So I got myself that generic gem. And we're still getting another set of selectors from the solo event toward the end of the month, too, so... Oh, he counterspelled me? What a jerk. I got 19. Wait, you have 19 entry tokens? Or not? You don't have 19 selectors. I have some bad news for you, Xander. If you have that many Rift tokens, I think some of them... Wasn't there some weird thing with the solo event where you had to do, like... the first week's worth of events? I mean, you can still use them, but I think you don't get credit for the solo event. Oh, generics. Okay. I gotcha. Yeah, so who are your options for Awakening there, dude? Keep in mind, you'll be getting If you didn't already get the generic from the Rift Selector, you'll get that one, and then you'll get one at the end of the month too. So. Terrax, on the other hand, along with 10 others, are rank 5. I ain't scared of no Terrax. Got Carl on my side. Used to live in San Francisco many years ago. Sad to see the way it is now. Yeah, we visited there when my best friend from high school got married. And I was a groomsman in his wedding. That was probably, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago now. It was good times. I didn't really see any of the problems that they're having. I'd rather have 1,250 crystals. Oh. Alright, it is closing in on 10:30. We've been live for about 2 hours. And we are closing in at the end of your 6 stars here. Oh, what? Power gain. Bro. I need to say Wolverine, Absorber Man, Spot, Namor, King Groot, Ghost, Diablo, Atuma. Whew, that is a lot. Prioritize, dude. I would put Wolverine pretty low on that list. Same with Diablo. And Ghost. But I want to awaken Cap. Whoa. Oh, there we go. We good? We good? You good, Elgato? Okay. I wouldn't say terrible axe, but Kingeru is my favorite champ, so I can't judge. Terrax is not terrible anymore. But Absorber Man just crushes him, so he's like irrelevant now. They just dropped 156 for $50. Yep. Can miss me with that. When did my Arena Express mode get turned off? I just noticed that now. Stake 200 Reed feels like a cheat code sometimes. Somewhere DLL is smiling. His ears perked up. Somebody's talking good about Reed. Usually when I get like to the end of my roster, it's like a bunch of champs that I don't really like to play, or that like I don't really find that interesting or good. And then that's where like my motivation starts to dip. Like all the OG champs, you got like original Abomination. We've got Groot here. Look at those 600 damage hits. $5K special one crit. Let's go. Why you have Groot at rank 1? Stop talking about prioritizing. I think I've got my priorities straight just fine. Should have said something. Yeah, I just noticed it now. I guess I've been like absent-mindedly hitting... Just hitting what I need to. I probably unchecked the button while hitting fight or something. 'Cause it's like right next to the it's like right next to the button, so if you have fat thumbs like me, you can hit it by accident. I would only do Terrax if I needed to draw at Absman, otherwise he would be a decoy or used offensively. Ooh, 410, 11 streak. Let's turn that back on. I don't know what my record is. 625. I think we'll probably end up beating that. This go. That was that record was just from the Lady Deathstrike grind. $10 for 30 is not bad. I constantly have 6 stones in the overflow. I really only use them when they start to expire. Who did I use? I took Hulkling up to Sig 200 this week in anticipation of an expected rank 5, which I am only holding off on because I suspect one of next month's champs is Cosmic. I don't know that for sure though. Although I don't even know why I'm waiting, because chances are I'm not going to do early access for them anyways. I think I'm over the early access stuff. It never works out, and I still have yet to pull a 7-star from a Paragon Crystal, so got people out here pulling 3 or 4 of them from a pack of 10, and I'm out here pulling 4 stars, so I think I'm over. You rank 5 him now? I haven't ranked 5 him yet. I took King Groot up first with a gem, and then I had enough catalysts. I have enough catalysts to take a Cosmic up. I know, like I'm pretty settled on him because, like I was saying last night, you know, there are a lot of good Cosmic 7-stars. But I don't think there is any. I don't think any of the Cosmic 7-stars I would want to have at rank 2 over a rank 5 Hulkling. So it's really, I'm really just holding out to see what's going on with next month, and then I'll pull the trigger on Hulkling. So far, like, I haven't really noticed the increase in Hulkling's Fury buff duration. I don't know. Working on my next R5 skill. Yeah, I also have a rank 5 skill available, and I've been paralyzed with indecision on it. Because I already took Nick up. So it's really between Atuma, who I'm kind of leaning towards Atuma, or Kingpin, or Zemo, or Valkyrie. But I had so much fun. I think Atuma is just he's a fun character to play. He's a good defender. He looks cool. He's got great animations, so it's probably going to be him. Skill class is so stacked at the top. I think my Zemo's still medium Sig right now, so if I took him up to rank 5, I'd have to immediately, or I would want to immediately commit to Sig 200, and I don't think I want to do that right now. Took Mojo to rank 3, yes! Yes, dude. I love me some Mojo. Throwing a generic gem into him, he's fun. He is so much fun. When he came out, I really didn't care for the, like the prompts. Like, I thought it was too much, like screen watching and, like, constantly figuring out what you have to do next. But, like, I don't know, either I've gotten used to it or it's just become easier. Because I find, like, in sometimes in fights, like, I'll just, like, find myself at, like, 4 or 5 followers, and I'm like, how did I get here so fast? From that list, I would take up Black Widow deodorant. Nah. She's a very, very good nuke champ, but she does not have any utility that I'm interested in. It's the first Lady D I've faced in Arena, I think, ever. Nice. Open a ridiculously stupid amount of Paragons. No 7 stars. I've never gotten a 7-star from any Paragon. It took me years to get a 6-star out of featured Cavaliers. I think the first 6-star I ever got out of a featured Cav was a Sasquatch, who I think is still, I don't know if he's still unduped. But yeah, I think I've gotten 5 or fewer 6-stars from Cavs lifetime. Actually, no, that's not true. From featured Cavs, I've pulled featured champs before. But, like, out of, like, normal Cav crystals, and the ones that they give us free, like, you know, from events sometimes, very few 6-stars. Whew, I haven't had to use any arena boosts yet either, which is nice. Those are kind of a pain in the butt to do. I think I'm ahead of where I was on my last grind, because, like, I think the last time around I spent a decent portion of that Friday driving, and that's where I missed a round. So I think I'm definitely ahead of where I was then. I'd have to compare the screenshots though. Well, it looks like we got 3 rounds left, and then I'll probably call it for the stream anyway. Go get something to eat and take a break. Back at it in the morning. Got some Kang action here. Where's J-Will at? Biggest Kang fan of the Kang Bang in the game I know. Her damage is just so high that it makes her fun. She was my last rank 4. She's already ripped down. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no disagreement about her damage output, especially in Battlegrounds. She has a decent crit rate too, so she'll be... I mean, most skill characters, I think, are going to be good options for next season. Marm the Goat in the chat asking, how's it going? It's going well. Thank you for joining and welcome. I don't recognize your name, so you must be new to the stream. We are just coming close to the end of my 6 stars here, so another few rounds. Guaranteed crits on intercepts. Right. Yeah, 2 more rounds it looks like, and then we'll be done for the evening. I'll probably fit in my 7 or my 5 stars before bed. That'll take us, I think, over 90 million, which will be a really, really good place for 2 days. Really, really happy with the progress so far. Did he just evade? Bro, what synergy is letting him evade like that without an evade charge? What? It's got to be one of the Spider-Man synergies. Bit newer. I've been in here doing my own arena. Oh, happy to have you along for the ride. Are you going for the 5-star or the 6-star? And either way, where's your score at? Idle is probably the hardest Mojo prompt. So my understanding is that when the idle prompt is active, the AI is actually programmed to be a little bit more passive for you. That's been my experience with it too. I love trying to sneak in heavy charges, like in the middle of like defender special attacks. That's always fun to do. It's not always successful. All right, last round for the 6 stars and the stream, I think. Then we'll see who else is live. People with big crit damage rating going to be good because you'll be able to make them force crits. Yeah, assuming the AI cooperates with the intercepts, which is a never a guarantee, right? I'm at 130. Psh. Just kidding, I'm not grinding. 5-star, at 28 mil. Can't keep it a streak. Keep losing it like 40 when I go against 7-star rank 2s with my rank 1 6 stars. Are they leveled up? Because you won't get death matches if your 6 stars are leveled up to 25. But if you use under leveled 6 stars, you're almost guaranteed death matches. So that might be something that you can correct. OG Spider-Man, okay, 10% chance. That was a that 10% chance was putting in some serious work there. It hit like 3 or 4 times out of 5, right? Thank you for confirming. I knew it was a synergy. I just didn't know which one. Cool comms. Thanks, man. Messi scores in his debut because of course he was. That was a Kabam 10%. Yeah, that's like how Black Widow's evade is 3%, but she evades constantly. It feels like. Oh, man. 88 million. That'll be at 90 before I go to bed. Pretty good. All right. Let's see. Let's see who else is live. If anybody. All right, Abdo is live again. Oh, somebody is doing an Abyss Path with Shuri. Let's see who this is. Oh, they're almost at the collector, too. All right, we'll send you to Abdo and this person. Should I level all of them? If you're going to use them in an arena team, yeah, you should use whoever you're going to use. You should level. All right, this is so this guy is Magnesium Matt. Only has 4 subs. I'm apparently the only person watching at the moment, so go show this guy some love. This is his final Abyss Path. He's at the second to last. He's at the last fight before the Collector. And we'll go in there with Black and Gold Raid. Yeah, they should be maxed at 25 to be safe, Marm. I mean, you don't have to level them. Just don't use them in arena if you're not going to have them at 25. That'll let you keep your streak up for longer. All right, and then if you are interested in some arena and BG stuff, I will also send you to Abdo as well. But yeah, and then same raid tag there. So. All right, cool. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Maybe I don't know if I'll stream a grind tomorrow night or if I'll just take it easy and do it on my own. So, thanks to everybody for hanging out tonight. A lot of new people in chat tonight, so thanks for joining. And yeah, I will see you when I see you. Good luck to anybody else who is also grinding for Silk, and be good to each other. Peace.